Hi everybody, welcome back to another Flash Gamer Gym video. Sorry that I look extremely tired today. Seriously, this lockdown has just been crazy right now, and I'm starting to, I guess, fall apart with everything going on with college work and all sorts right now. So I thought I'd play another game. And today I'm going to play a game which I should have played a long time ago on the channel. It was one of my favourite Pacman games because it was the only one that I was good at, and this one's called Smiley Chomp. And I played this during primary school all the time when I should have been doing work instead, a bit like now essentially. But this one is very different, and I'll show you as we get into it right now. It's the same premise as every Pacman game, where you go around eating all the pellets and try not to be eaten by the ghosts, but there's a few things in this one to spice it up. For instance, it's got its own cartoons, which is funny, I love that, and its own soundtrack. As you can see, it's got a lot of cartoon style illustrations in here to represent the ghosts, fruit, Pacman, his actions when he gets extra lives and eats fruit, and when the ghosts eat Pacman as well, the flippin' sound that gets made. Who knows what that's meant to represent, but there's a lot to talk about with this, and there's a lot to love about it. I'm surprised it's still around. It's on quite a few websites actually, but it's really hard to control, and in some websites specifically, this game, I don't know how to explain it. You have to really press down on the arrow keys hard enough to make sure Pacman actually turns, and this one's always the hardest one to control in my opinion. I don't think there's any Pacman game that's harder to control than this. But I love it for the graphics for sure. This one's my favourite. Slap them with the hammer. Ugh. Each level has its own name as well. This one's called Walk in the Park for some reason. It should be easy then, that means. The fruits do different things. You don't just get to eat the ghosts, you get to do two other things as well. The oranges allow you to eat the ghosts, which is the same as the red power-up in Crunchy Bunch. But the apple makes you invincible, so you can go through walls, the ghosts can't find you. You're perfectly safe, essentially. These gems and diamonds help you get extra points, and a certain type of gem, which is a diamond shape, that gives you extra lives, and that was my favourite thing about this game. It is very generous in the amount of lives it gives you. In the website I used to play when I was younger, flip. In the website I used to play when I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. The orange was just here as well. You know what? I'm going to get some points for that. Screw it. What was I saying? Come on, green. Where are you coming? There it is. Boom. I forgot what I was saying, basically. Oh yeah, I like the extra lives in this game, and usually you start off with 10. This website that I'm playing on right here only starts off with 3 for some reason. I don't understand how that works. Like, some of them literally just give you like 2 or maybe 1. I don't know, but when I used to play in primary school, you were given 10 lives. But I don't really mind that much because the game is quite easy when it gives you this many lives. Like this level right here gives you 4 extra lives, which is amazing. And the way you know that you're allowed to eat the ghosts is instead of them turning blue, which is what always happens in a Pacman game, they slow down instead, which is great. Usually that's never the case. They always go at the same speed, but it's easier to catch them when they slow down, so it makes it easier to eat the ghosts, despite how fast they are. And speaking of the ghosts, they really do not look like they are ghosts. In fact, they look just like Pacman, but evil, essentially. And I love how they're all different colours as well. Yeah, the red one in that clip used to scare my sister a lot. The fact that his eyes just glow and change, it's really weird. Yeah, because as we can see, the green ghost is the least miffed about Pacman and all that, and the red ghost is quite angry, and oh, come on, power! Oh, phew. I'm glad it still worked. And the blue ghost is just the angriest. Like, oh my god, he's infuriated. And I'll turn around, thank you. Oh my god, yeah, that's another thing in this game. The ghost. Well, that was for nothing, basically. Oh, no, turn around, go down. Yeah, the ghosts don't always chase you. For some reason, they turn around and go a different way. For some bizarre reason. I don't get that, but it's cool when that happens because you get to live another day, and that's what's great about it. Okay, let's eat the banana. Didn't think I explained what the banana did. Oh yeah, in this case, as you may have noticed, the banana allows the ghosts to eat the pellets for you, basically. So if there's too many to collect, you can activate the banana power-up, and the ghost will just help you eat the pellets, which is really weird because I thought the ghosts were angry that Pacman was eating them, but hey, I guess they were so annoyed with the situation, that they just ate them themselves. But yeah, it's a really cool thing. I like that. I always keep eating the bananas last for some reason, just because I like the other two fruits better. Not just as fruits, but the powers that they have as well. Like, the apple is always my favourite, because it made you invincible, you could go through walls. You could avoid the ghost way easier, like go right on the other side of the map and move on to the next one, basically. And one thing you may have noticed in this level too is that there's an extra ghost. Yes, in level 5 for some reason. That I always was confused about. I never understood how they just added an extra ghost in level 5, and believe it or not, it just stays like this the whole time. It always bugged both me and my sister when we played it that there were 2 blue ghosts and just 1 red and 1 green. Like, we thought it's unbalanced now, but hey, it's not too bad. It doesn't really affect the game that much. In fact, I sometimes forgot that there was a 4th ghost, but yeah, that's what it is from here on out. Until you get to levels 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. Because one thing I needed to tell you is this game has 10 levels, 10 different level structures, and it goes back to the beginning again, and they call it level 11. So it's the same levels, but they actually title it as level 11 through 20. I don't know how to God we survived that. Oh, come on, we're so close. Boom, there we go. There's so much that makes this game different to Pacman Advanced and Crunchy Munch and even Mathman. Like, what's different about this is another thing. Ooh. I don't know why I went up this way. There's nothing up here to get. I really should be eating the banana. Okay, I'm going to lose my life now. Great. No, I'm not. I survived. Somehow. Get the banana. I mean apple. Phew. The maze sizes are different, and the shapes are different. Everything about it is different each time, and they just get, well, bigger, essentially, and I guess harder. 4 seconds. Just harder to complete. And, come on, move around quicker. Eat the banana. There we go. So the shapes get different instead of like the maze layout of Crunchy Munch. Those always change. Every single level, the maze shape stays the same. Like, it stays the same amount of gaps wide, basically. the same frame, but they just change all the walls within it. This game, they change everything about it, really, but the maze layouts are amazing in this. My gosh, there's so many ways out. There's hardly any dead ends. It is perfect. They give you extra points for pellets, so instead of just getting the usual, like, 1 point, you get it 2 points. It's amazing. I love it. But that's the thing. To me... Ooh, there we go. Mugged you off, didn't I? Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. No! Oh, good. Oh, come on! Ah, so close. 14 lives. We got a lot now. Usually we're only working with 3. That's annoying. I have a goal for this. For the end of this episode, I've got to absolutely have at least 10 lives. And we're going to try and get to 150,000 points if we can. I'm just not eating the ghost enough. I should probably do that. I'm playing this like it's Crunchy Munch, essentially. But, it's all good, really. There we go. Eat the banana. I need to eat that first, because when the maze is full, I should ideally eat that. I was trying to turn left. That wasn't a dumb move. That was just... I tried to turn left. Alright, Ghost Help. 15 seconds. Yeah, it's another thing that makes this game a little easier than, let's say, Crunchy Munch, because they give you 15 seconds this time. And not only that, you actually see how long you have. So instead of having to count all of it, you can actually see it. And also, when you eat the ghosts, if the power-up is still active, you can eat them again. You can eat the ghosts literally again and get twice the amount of points. So you could, like, eat the same ghost 4 times in one level, which is amazing, really. And, yes, literally everything about this game is different compared to that. And this game also has quirky music as well. emphasis on the quirk that are in it. Nearly there now. 16 extra lives, I think we'll be fine in making it to the end. There we go, 117,000 points, doing good now. Next cartoon, boom, slam him with the hammer. Eat the orange quickly. There we go. I was always annoyed that in some levels, like level 5, you don't get any bananas, which is, well, frustrating in my eyes, essentially. Like, you should get more, but then again, I shouldn't really complain, because in this level, you get 4 oranges instead of 2. So, yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. That's amazing in itself. Here we go. But that's the thing. Some things like that can make the game, I guess, less enjoyable to play, because it's not really that threatening at that point. It's not really that challenging, and so you could just go on forever, basically. Like, with me, I don't think I would ever lose this now. Like, I used to before in the past when I was younger, but again, this game is it is obviously for kids, and even at the age of 10, I was always able to get to level 10. I think that's probably the goal. Like, they make the difficulty just enough so you can reach the end, and then if you are a pro, they give you like all the levels on repeat, so you can go and, yeah, try and beat your high score, set a record. And if you guys want me to do that with this game, I'll try to go up. Just let me know and I'll do it. There's plenty of challenges I could do. I could only lose like 2 lives in this game and forget about all the others. I shouldn't eat the ghosts, or I should try and get the highest score. Anything, really. Getting the 2 extra points, only going 1 life, which is really, really tough. Oh no, I tried to turn right. That's the one thing I don't like at this game. It's hard to control, it's very fast. And in some websites, it's even faster. Like, seriously, this is like such a pace, and clicking the arrows, it's so hard. Level 9. So when you try to press left, if you don't press it hard enough, you just end up going straight forward still, which I never liked. But hey, it's nothing too bad. We did need it. I did say we needed a challenge in this. But that's the thing. This is the game out of all the Pacman ones I am best at. I don't know why I hadn't played it before. But like I feel like I just know how to go around them each point. The fact that they turn around sometimes and don't always chase you is a plus, and there's so many pluses to it, for sure. This is definitely way easier than Crunchy Munch, I'll say that. Because Crunchy Munch relies on luck a bit in terms of the maze layout, and they don't give you any extra lives ever. Ooh, no! The speeding up again, that's how you know they're not under the control of the power. Ooh, good. Yeah, it's way easier than that game, for sure, and the reason why I say luck is it always randomizes. Every time you play Crunchy Munch, it's a completely different experience, which is why I've been able to make so many episodes out of it, I feel, because it's different every time. The maze is also big enough. An advantage with a big maze is that you can run away from them easier. There's only four ghosts the entire time, with the exception of 3 for just 4 levels. It is, as level 2 says, a walk in the park. What I find funny is this level's titled large, but it's literally not the largest maze layout at all. But I guess it's just because their home is big, maybe. I don't know why I ate both those power-ups at the same time. That was really, like, lame. I should not have done that. Oh no. Flip. I just made this really difficult on myself. The pellets are going quickly though, and that's because I've eaten the bananas, thankfully, getting my 5 a day. Pacman gets his 5 a day, for sure, and so do the ghosts when they eat Pacman. Oh no. Get the orange. Get the orange, I think we'll be fine now. I want to get the extra lives so I can... Oh yeah, eat the ghost, get power-ups and all that. 15 seconds, is it over? Nope. Hurry, hurry, get to the bottom. Wait, why did I go in there? I don't know why I went in there. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. But I did. But I escaped. Woo. So yeah, trying to get a perfect score in this game is tough. It is really difficult to not lose 1 life. Boom! There we go. 195,000 points, so close to 200k. But yeah, that could be a challenge, getting a certain score before you reach the end of level 10. That's another one I could do. There's lots of challenges you can do with this, and that's because of how much it has to offer. It's a great game. Love it. Hadn't played it in a really long time. I think I tried to record it one time, but the website was dodgy. But this is certainly the best I've done in it, and as you can see, we're back at level 1, and it's so much easier after you complete those last ones. Like, my gosh. What a thing. I mean... Oh no! Flip. I forgot the parrot wore off. But yeah, the game is so much fun, honestly. Ooh, go on. You also get, I guess, like a sigh of relief. You get to breathe when you reach an easy level like 1 again, and the fact there's only 3 ghosts, even though I'm not doing... Oh! They finished it for me. Look at that. Yeah, it's a nice breather when you get back to the easier levels. And yeah, you just keep going again and again, really. There's nothing else really to it besides just carrying on really and seeing what score you can get to. So I think I'm going to end it after I complete this level again. That'll be 12 levels. If you guys do want me to do a challenge or anything on this, just let me know. I've already listed quite a bunch we can do. trying to get a certain amount of points before the end of level 10, trying to get a certain amount of lives before the end of level 10, only living on 1 life, not eating the fruit because you don't have to eat all the fruit to complete each level like you would normally in Pacman Advanced. You don't have to always eat all the ghosts as well, you could just not eat them at all. There's so many things we can do, so if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time for more games. See ya.